of their season and then some.
Well, and for Rice, they feed off their defense. So as the defense goes today, and it's important that their big post player, Susan Villicat, stays on the floor.
Morrow up ahead after the turnover, had to track it down. Fires a tough angle shot, but that won't drop. They'll get the second effort. Van Lith, the 5'9" grad. Here's Williams. And 3 daughters around her all the time in practice, and it's really a wonderful thing to see. She wants very much to be a role model and to show other young women, you know, you can be a mom and a great professional. On this one, both teams with a season low in points in the first quarter, so here's hoping that improves. Morrow with the tie-up. She stayed home. Terrific job defensively. Now kickball. Leah Fisher's mom played at Middle Tennessee. With this hour celebrating a huge win over Louisville earlier today on this court.
And now it's back to the 1-3-1.
Morrow fighting her way through a double. Lays it up and in. So strong. Why she was her conference tournament MVP.
I talked to another coach in the American, and they just said she is so tough. She's difficult to match up with because it doesn't matter what you do, she's going to find a way.
Speaking of which,
the more film I watched on the Google Effect, the more impressed I was. This young lady is so deceptively quick.
And close off the window for Morrow, where she can get on a run and just be unstoppable. LSU now getting into that rhythm we were talking about. They've scored on their last 5 possessions.
Well, right now it's a matchup issue for the Owls with Morrow because they've got Reese on the big. So that leaves Morrow one-on-one with an undersized post.
Williams on the dribble, around the back. And up and in, and a whistle too. Count that. 4:30 to up and in. And how about Rice staying right with LSU, just 1 point down.
And credit Fisher for staying with that. And that's the pass that LSU needs to make, that diagonal pass. And that's why they can use their height advantage.
Well, there's LSU crashing it.
Only 4 points in transition. And this is a team where 25% of their points comes in transition. Johnson,
too strong. Morrow out fighting everybody for the rebound, and she'll draw the foul. She went down hard too. Aneesah Morrow, the first team all transition. Van Lith.
Angel Reese sprinted and was yelling for the ball because she knew she was ahead of her matchup.
Morrow will lay it in, and a great feed, and 1-2 as she goes down. Johnson with a terrific pass. Back from that concussion, and when she came onto the floor for the first time off the bench early in the contest, she got a big standing ovation here. The reach in by Morrow, she freed it up. Angel Reese in transition has
And Rick Insel's a Hall of Famer as well, and he is so good in terms of this system. Everyone knows what's coming. It's can you stop it? And right now, can you stop Aneesah Morrow off the bounce?
First team Wheeler today. 2,000-point scorer in her outstanding career. Morrow with a turn, gets it to go, and she's off to a quick start.
We talked about
Sin for the rebound. LSU looking to build on the lead. She'll swoop in, but can't get it to go. Morrow really fighting for that rebound. She'll draw the foul. Done for Angel Reese. And here comes Wheeler. Wheeler steps into a long one. Can't hit it. LSU by 5.
You see Middle Tennessee just trying to keep the ball handlers on one side of the floor. They don't want the ball reversal.
Morrow outside the three-point line. Yes. Oh, she's getting it going. She's had some huge games this season. 37-16 against Virginia. 25-15 against Texas A&M.
Well, Middle Tennessee knows they're undersized, and so they are willing to give up the outside shot to the bigs of LSU. And Aneesah Morrow says, challenge accepted.
About the rebounding prowess of the Tigers. and why they are bidding for a 30th win. Van Lith will be well short. Rebound taken away though by Morrow. So tough underneath and will lay it in the third quarter at the Pete Maravich Assembly Center. Entry gets into Reese. Great pass from Morrow. LSU back in front, a 14-2 run.
And this is what I mean by much been this end of the floor that got them back in the game. They have taken away what Middle Tennessee had success at in the first half. They've beaten them to spots in terms of closeouts.
And another defensive stop here by the Tigers, and they've got numbers. Morrow will give it away and block from behind. Terrific stop there by Tamia Scott in any quarter this season, and they really hang their hats on defense. Morrow with a touch, and downstairs for Angel Reese for the bucket. And now the Tigers.
Absolutely. I was excited for today because I was really eager to see how would they respond to their poor performance on Friday. And then everything came out about the potential of a Washington Post story. You wonder, could it actually galvanize this
career?
And plays both ends of the floor. Over 2,000-point score in her career. This young lady is just so, it's been a pleasure to watch her entire career, but especially this weekend.
And she was the big reason they came from behind to knock off Louisville the other day. Beautiful spin by Morrow, and she'll head to the line too. Another player on this floor who has scored 2,000 points in her career and counting.
And you see the footwork. Undersized post players, what's the label that has followed Aneesah Morrow her entire career? Well, she's embraced it, and she knows how to use her size and her footwork to her advantage. Beautiful spin move.
Has gone against other 6'7" players this year. Camila Cardoso with South Carolina and Tamari Key with Tennessee.
Jones can't hit the three. London Jones can get heights
of what you've just seen.
Drea and Chene holding it down. Van Lith back in for LSU. Last year, Pohl remains on the floor as well as the freshman. Williams gets a breather. What a spin from Morrow, and Morrow lays it in. That they should have together for a while. London Jones was the number 22 recruit in that 2022 class. Here's Morrow spinning and finishing. Big bucket there to stabilize from LSU.
Love the play out of a timeout. Get Morrow the touch, set the on-ball screen. She is very good driving to the basket.
Dugalich tried to get it in, could not. Betts reposting. Dugalich missed it right, long, and everything. Out of bounds to LSU, and UCLA now 1 for 14 from three-point range.
And I know I've been saying this a lot, but right before Dugalich shot the ball, Lauren Betts had an outstanding duck in, and she was open. Pass it in, get it back out, clean your look for three.
And you're not just saying this as an empathetic post. You can relate.
I can to that, too.
Oh, nice cut, and Reese finding Morrow.
Confidently to that one.
Not shy.
No.
Not deterred. Here's Morrow fading and hitting. 8 points for Aneesah Morrow. Here's Betts getting the touch. Elbow jumper is smooth. Lauren Betts, so dynamic, and a foul here. If you're Charisma Osborne, that is just not worth it. You already have 2 personals. Picks up her third, trying to steal an inbounds pass. And Kiki Rice checking out of the game with her 3 fouls.
Now Corey Close has to manage a lot more than just matchups in terms of what she wants out there offensively and defensively. Fouls certainly are playing a part in this.
42-37, LSU in front. Del Rosario whips it. Here's Morrow, back to work. Morrow elevates and finishes. Aneesah Morrow, so dangerous in the...
She's just so good.
A double-double for Lauren Betts. Here's Van Lith. Off to Morrow. Oh, yeah. Both teams have it going now.
Yeah, you can really run an effective pick and pop with Aneesah Morrow.
Dugalich thought about it, lobs it in. Betts gets the touch. Dugalich has it knocked away. Morrow and Reese there. Here's Morrow then losing the handle. You won one. Okay, there you go.
There you go.
Jaquez misses the second. 1 point use.
Set the screen so she doesn't put her in a position to get her 5th foul.
Reese and Betts both with 4. Here's Morrow turning the corner. Reese will lay it in. Betts had to be careful. 67-64 UCLA. Morrow working hard against Jaquez posting. Here's Van Lith. Dumping it underneath. Morrow has the size and the finish.
Great job. Involve London Jones as the defender in the screen switches you.
That's why it's so important for Hannah Stuelke to stay out of foul trouble and stay on the floor for Iowa. She is an outstanding rim runner.
Morrow so good in the post. Could you have possibly asked for a better start if you're Iowa? Johnson dumps it in. Morrow lays it home. The 9th 3 of the year for Poa. Clark, not that time. Rebound secured by Morrow.
Angel Reese is a very good passer out of the post. You're going to get better looks if you get her touches.
Williams can't finish. Reese does. How about the shooting in this opening quarter?
Incredible.
Iowa now 5 of 7 from 3. Poa lobbing it in beautifully to Morrow for the finish. Reese and Morrow so good as a tandem on the end. Here's Clark racing, taking, can't hit, long rebound, flagged down by Morrow. Clark 2 for 5 from 3. Here's Reese. Couldn't get it to her, denied initially by Martin. Morrow's jumper, no, and Iowa will live with that shot. Martin running the floor, stops, lays, can't hit, and the rebound ends up with LSU. Here is Reese. Clark back there, and Reese lays it in.
To it.
Clark goes back door to the corner. Marshall. Back iron, no. Morrow just towers over a falter and then travels. And it will stay with Iowa.
That's one of the things Lisa Bluderman.
An incredible night thus far. Defensively, offensively, on the glass. Here's a Falter, needs help, tried to force it to Stuelke, it wasn't there. A Falter back after it, and the possession arrow belongs with LSU. Falter, that big go-ahead bucket in the final minutes of that second round win against West Virginia, not afraid to take it to the hoop. Deflected into the arms of Reese. Reese will take, can't hit. What a rebound. Morrow goes over Martin, leaves it short.
And that is not over the back. She is able to jump and reach without causing a foul.
Here's Martin. Into O'Grady, bounce to Marshall, out to a Falter. Here's Clark, fires it in. O'Grady a deep catch, can't pop it home. Under 2 minutes to go. Clark will fire, no. Long rebound in the corner, saved by Morrow to Poa. This game will play the winner of USC UConn in the Final Four. That game follows this on ESPN. A Falter, can't lay it in. Good contest for Morrow. An opportunity for most career threes in Division I history. Reese can't lay it in. Morrow, no. Another chance, won't go.
Smart.
That has been all Iowa.
Very good point.
Here's Johnson playing with 3 fouls. Around the Reese screen, mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebound, Morrow in the putback.
She was sandwiched. How did Aneesah Morrow come up with that offensive player who enjoys having the weight of the world on her shoulders?
Start of the fourth quarter, LSU trailing by 11. Here's Reese inside, battling with O'Grady. Instead, it's going to be Williams in the corner. She got it. What a huge start to the fourth. You're home for all 90 NCAA championships. LSU shot just 5 for 26 in that third, but they start the fourth with a made three. And now a touch for Reese. Reese trying to find an angle. Finds Morrow. Morrow will lay it in. What a start to the fourth for the Tigers.
Reese on the same side of the floor as Michaela Williams. You cannot help off of Michaela Williams.
Oh, nice pass. Williams into Morrow.
Yeah, great direct entry right into Aneesah Morrow. Same thing. Get Michaela Williams a touch on the side, direct entry into one of your posts, and let them go to work.
Reese 1 for 12 after starting 6 of 8. Remember, injured her ankle after that. What a pass. There you go. Poa feeding Morrow. Morrow now with 14 points. Clark behind the back, nearly lost the handle, digs in, can't finish, gets it back, and slings it out. And a kick here.